Really nice camera work on the choreography there. The camera team is on point for this, man. The cinematography. I mean, look at that. It looks right out of the Grandmaster by Wong Kar-wai. That was amazing. Kinetic typography is sometimes what it's called. The use of text like this. Like the use of these painterly lines coming off of the opponent as you slam. Like that's like a manga panel. I felt like his muscles were flexing. And like, look at this. You have the leading lines of the red and blue. Like, it's just an awesome shot. She's over here typing on Discord. Oh my god, just got destroyed by Chun-Li's powerful legs. Welcome if you're new. My name is Philip. I'm an actor, filmmaker. Today we're going to be watching and reacting to Street Fighter 6 Showcase that was just dropped along with the demo, and I'm really excited to look at it. Thank you everyone who's been enjoying the Final Fantasy 16, Honkai Impact, and other content that we had on the channel. I'm going to come back to Honkai probably after this video and continue through our journey of Honkai Impact. I also just did a video for my main channel about the martial arts of Street Fighter 6 and how realistic is it, how accurate are the martial arts in Street Fighter 6. Because if you guys didn't know, I trained at the Shaolin Temple in China, and you can see my documentary and my fight scene that I filmed with the Warrior Monks over on my main channel as well. But let's get right into it, guys. What are you excited for more, Street Fighter 6 or Tekken 8?
It's rather fascinating.
I love it. I love the vibe already. Looks like Nepal. So one of the things I love about Street Fighter, and they're constantly showing off the different cultures of martial arts and where the martial arts came from. For example, this place looks like Nepal. It looks exactly like Kathmandu. I've been there. I love that place. And it's awesome. And how they've done this, they did it in a similar way you'll see in a lot of films. Nepal is a very dusty place. Kathmandu is a very dusty place. And how they made it look like it is, they use color grading to give it this sort of brown richness, this red richness to the image with the color grading here. So it's awesome to see. They're already differentiating from that Metro City, which is supposed to look like New York City. They have like this kind of blue coloration to it. That's so funny. You can take selfies and stuff. Boom! The sound design crunches his skull on the ground. He cracks the ceramic ground. We did moves like that on the Sega Genesis, but why didn't it feel as intense? Obviously, the sound design is partly responsible, but it's the camera movement and the camera choreography. Look what happens here as he picks him up. We fly up into the sky, and it's like he goes so high, he gets really small in the frame, and then flies down into the frame. It gets very large with the sound design and the particles breaking from the ground. That slow-mo, that frame, the higher frame rate. Oh man, it's just this crazy, everything coming together. Sound design, editing. Man, the music is so good. It's so clean. Oh my god, it's Aaliyah. I didn't know my girlfriend was in this game. She looks good. That's definitely her. Aaliyah can also do a split in real life. I like how they included that in here to pay her homage. Very nice. Really nice edit right here. This is just great. Yeah, I love also the text work. And the logo work has been fantastic. Yeah, really good. Perfect example. Look at the differentiation, that blue color gradation to look like New York City. Then we have this really rich red look to look like Nepal. I love it. It's really well done. Times Square. It's awesome.
We begin the story
Times Square pretty faithfully recreated there. That was amazing. Let's look at this, man. Like, look at it. The rack focus to his finger as he just winds up. And then the way. That's what I said about the text work. There's a lot of nice kinetic typography is sometimes what it's called. The use of text like this and these creative ways, man. I'm really excited to make my character. Have you guys made a character? And don't tell me you made some crazy goblin freak because I know a lot of people are doing that. If so, show me. Join my Discord and show me your disturbing creations. The lighting is really good. They've taken a cinematic approach with the lighting. We have this nice rim lighting on the side of his face here, and we have it over here from the window. And those are from real light sources, but it may be like Final Fantasy VII Remake, where they had a dedicated lighting team and they actually placed light sources on either side. Because look at how nicely lit it is. Yeah, it's really well done.
It's during this basic training course that you'll meet.
I love that too. It's got this very anime feel.
Your rival and classmate.
Oof, awesome.
And one of the great things about World Tour is that you'll interact with a slew of unique characters.
Gosh, come on, man. Way.
Yeah, the lighting is really a standout here. Like, look, they make sure the subject is lit very aesthetically for each of these shots, and I do think there's a lighting team on that. Someone who's placing light sources strategically, because it's just a little too perfect in some of these shots.
Congrats.
A lot of games ignore this.
Now on, you can tell people you are a student of the great Jamie Show.
Jamie Show.
Once you knock that back and make it official anyway.
He does drunken boxing, so this is gonna be crazy. He's like, what is this? That's awesome. Really well done there, yeah. And again, they brought in this anime effect, you know, this awesome anime effect of like the paint, you know, the spray paint effect that they're using for a lot of the Street Fighter stuff. But this is a classic, you know, manga technique to have the line shoot through their head of shock, you know, and it's really funny to see it used in like a comedic sense here. Well done. But I like how they switched to that sort of like spray paint look, like Kimberly does, the one character. He just did the Luigi missile into him, man. Did you see that? All right, so he goes to Chinatown. Again, they've changed the color gradation for Chinatown to make it a little bit more rich in color and red, and I like that. This differentiates the parts of the city. And here's going to be a cool scene. Really nice camera work on the choreography there. Chun-Li doing the classic master, and I love that. Look at this sort of digitized look for that character. It's so fun. Oh man, more typography there. So well done. And the camera's a standout, man. The camera team is on point for this, man. The cinematography, I mean, look at that. It looks right out of the Grandmaster by Wong Kar-wai. So well shot, man. That was amazing.
Li Fen, I'm disappointed in you.
And just the typography use again, man. It's so well done. Cool shot again to focus on the master here first to show the confidence, the poise, and then you come to the student who's already, you know, assuming more of an aggressive stance. That shows the differentiation in the mindset here and the confidence, right? And just winds up with this huge spinning strike. Chun-Li effortlessly dodges out of the way. Love to see it. And she's not even really looking, just casually doing it, using her knees, no hands here. Awesome. Goes for the sweep, misses completely. But yeah, look at this sort of digital thing. Every character seems to have their own font and their own sort of theme. Like, look at this pixelated, kind of like fun gamer look to this girl. It's a lot of work, man, to do that for every character. And this is like a side character. This is not one of the legendary fighting characters. This is her apprentice, right? So very well done. I guess every character is going to have one of these apprentices. Awesome. So just going to be a really awesome, like, diverse cast. So fun. That was so cool right there. So what they do is they show for the first time Chun-Li kind of getting serious, assumes a more powerful stance. It's a great shot, by the way. The onlookers in awe. And then it's kind of like she's right where she wants her, right? In a cage. Boom. She's just gone. Like, doesn't even look at her eye line. Didn't even see that Chun-Li leapt up. She's like looking forward still. And then here, it's a great shot right as she looks up and makes contact with her eye line. We switch shots. And then she realizes, oh, I'm screwed. the look of control versus, oh no. And like even that's a fantastic image. They have this nice sort of halo effect of the light coming down from above. And again, you can see that. The rim lighting on Chun-Li right here. On her quads. And it's just so cool. And then again, we switch to this digitized look for that. It's so creative. It's not even needed. And the work really makes a difference here. You know, that vision really comes out. So I'm really excited how they're going to bring all the side characters to life. That's a lot of fun.
Between you
That,
and the
like, she has a Street Fighter laptop with like Blanca sticker and stuff on it. That's so fun.
Then your bond with them.
She's over here typing on Discord. Oh my god, just got destroyed by Chun-Li's
Yeah,
powerful
darn,
legs.
use their
But yeah, man, lighting seems to be a big part of what's going on here. It's really cool to see them using color grading and lighting to kind of bring personality to not only the cultures that distinguish each martial art, but also the location. So this looks like the Colosseum. we have Roman gladiatorial outfits like from history here, which is awesome. It's cool that the show is still modern. It's funny to see a guy in like a tracksuit walk into like Roman versus a lion. No way. Oh, this is wild. This is getting crazy. That's such a cool character intro. And notice how they don't show her face yet. And then
During your
Marissa.
adventure, you'll obtain
So this guy's reference to an old game, right?
maybe some unexpected.
Okay, so this just makes me think like they're gonna have a ton of side characters in here, man. Carlos Miyamoto. What if they ended up dropping like Mai Shiranui and like all these other crossover characters? That'd be pretty hype. Like, dude, you can even have characters from Tekken in this. Okay, this looks just like Nepal, like Kathmandu with the prayer flags and everything. It's awesome. So well done.
Naishal is a large city that serves as another area to explore in World Tour.
Beautiful sets here too, man. The detail. Yeah, and again, we're back to that like cooler color scheme, blues.
Passing through players from around the world.
That is so funny. These two faces. I think this is like the best part of Street Fighter 6. The face offs are so funny. Again, there's that use of momentum and camera move to just like increase the velocity of the slam. So this is really fun that you can use the people you create. And I think what's going to happen is you can chain together your own combos. Look at this though, like the use of these painterly lines coming off of the opponent as you slam. Like that's like a manga panel. I think that's what they're going for. Look at the sweeping lines of paint. So cool. And it also seems to relate to Kimberly's aesthetic with the spray paint. I love to see the classic outfits too. And they were super smart to include the classic outfits here.
At any time.
Ryu wins.
Man, I think it was just sound design. But man, they really achieved the feeling that his muscles were expanding and flexing. I don't think they actually did move at all, but I think it's the clothing simulation and the sound design right there. So well done. Yeah, what a visceral feel to it. It really felt like his muscles were flexing. And like, look at this. You have the leading lines of the red and blue. Like, it's just an awesome shot. And as I said, look at this. We have blue rim lighting on this side and red rim lighting on that side. Like, this is a lighting team really putting consideration into the colors of the light. There's a lot of lighting design here and set design going into it, and just overall production design at this point. It's just incredible.
Arcade mode.
Her face is like, I have to fight a truck. It's like, look at how the art style is combined, like realistic, because it looks, I think it's the same engine as Resident Evil. At least it looks like it. The new Resident Evil one's the RE engine. And they have that level of fidelity to it and realism to it. But what's even cooler is look at the sort of exaggerated anatomy, you know, from the ridiculous proportions of the muscles to the facial structure. You know, he has like an anime face, but with real stubble and everything and real lighting. It's such a fun mix. Again, to mention Final Fantasy VII Remake, that's just not real. To make it a little bit more fun, a little bit more fantasy. And the intention is not to make it realistic as far as the anatomy and stuff. It's to make it a little bit larger than life and to sort of bring you into this world that's a little bit different from our own. So then you can suspend your disbelief slightly more with movements and martial arts that are crazy, but completely based in reality and based in properly researched cultures and martial arts. That's what's cool about it. Yeah. It's awesome too to see the cast of characters like this. To see them all on the same screen like that really drives home just like the variety of characters that are creative here and stuff. It's so fun to see, and I think it's gonna be a blast. Oh man, between this, Final Fantasy 16, Zelda coming out. Wow, what are you most excited for? And that is a hard question to answer, I know. Anyways, you guys are the best. Make sure to sub. Check out my main channel. You want to see my martial arts analysis of this same content, and I'll talk to you guys later. I got to try this trailer, man. Maybe I'll do a stream and play this. It looks way too fun.